Number 5, the gospel is boldly advancing under the contested reign and inevitable victory of Jesus the King. This side of Jesus' death and resurrection, all of God's sovereignty is mediated exclusively through King Jesus. That is simply and amply taught in many places in the New Testament. For example, Matthew concludes with Jesus' claim, all authority is given to me in heaven and on earth. In the so-called Christ hymn of Philippians 2, Paul rejoices that the name that is above every name has been given to Jesus. So also and dramatically here, Christ, verse 25, must reign until he has put all his enemies under his feet. Now that presupposes that the reign is still contested. There are still enemies out there. This is of a piece with Jesus' claim, I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. That is, the gates of hell are sure trying. But one day, the final enemy, death itself, will die. And Jesus' mediatorial kingship will end. God will be all in all. Now, it is in the light of this gospel, all that the death and resurrection of Jesus have achieved, all that the advancing kingdom of King Jesus is accomplishing, all that we will inherit in resurrection existence on the last day, that Paul writes to these Corinthian believers and to us. And he says, therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain. Verse 58. The gospel is boldly advancing under the contested reign and inevitable victory of King Jesus.